Okay, inspiration part two. Um, I have a nasty habit of interchangeably using words that aren't necessarily interchangeable. Um, in my last vid, I mentioned a lot about story as being as a major motivating factor or of interest in a game, and I suppose I really should clarify that it's not just story. Like one of my favorite games is actually the Diablo series. That game does not really have a story, to be honest. Okay, it does. It's got some hell and some evil crap in it. But I think the better word for that in particular is the mood. And a lot of what inspires me, or really catches my interest with games, is a really strong sense of mood. Like as I said, Diablo is one of my favorite games. There's something about it that I love it. It's kind of a roguelike. It's hack and slash. Well, it is one of my favorite games. I will admittedly say that. But another one is the Max Payne games, which, okay, also a bit dreary, but I think they have a fantastic sense of mood. Plus, it has intermixed storytelling. I don't know if the story's that great. I enjoy it. It is. I find it a very enjoyable story in the first two games. The hard-boiled cop, he's going to kick butt, avenge his family. Hope that's not a spoiler. But I really enjoy the mood of that game. Just the choice of actor and, the storytelling scenes. When I first saw them, I thought it was a little cheesy, but, I really got into it. And I guess same thing for, as I mentioned, Doctor Who is one of my more recent fascinations. It's weird and quirky, but I've developed an appreciation, and I really enjoy that sort of oddness because it's so unusual, uncomfortable for me. So I grasp onto that, and I really like that mood. What else? Mood. I'm probably just going to list a bunch of games, but I'll stop here. I find mood very inspiring. That's what kind of, I think that's what grabs me and pulls me into a game most of all, is the quality of the mood. And actually, I do want to kind of say I did really like the infamous mood. Like, I think it did catch me right away. That's why I ended up playing it for 3 hours instead of like 15 minutes. Is it did catch me. I think the cinematics are fantastic. I love the layered comic book sort of look. That was really cool. But I quickly noticed that, hey, you know what? We're now a mission game. The world is broken up into sections. We have to do something in each of these sections. Oh boy. Maybe there will be some reward. Maybe I will feel great about myself for becoming the superhero with all the lightning powers, the good guy, the evil guy. There's a little bit of decision making there, but for the most part, it looked like good and evil was just the same thing, but a different colored attack. Maybe that's not the case. I apologize to the devs if that's not the case. But it's just as we figure out how to actually implement something. I think that is one of my things that gets me for games, is that the implementation, when you can summarize the implementation and actually be able to implement it, do you want to experience that? Does that excite you to play it anymore? I don't know. But mood is cool. I love mood. I want to do lots of stuff with mood. I say story, but I really mean mood and story. Ha! Gonna confuse you there. Bam! Cut.